So good morning, everyone. I'm Gilad, and on my side here is Hussein. This is the sixth time that we're doing the HPC Council and the Swiss Supercomputing Center conference here in Lugano. So every time it's great to come back here. I think the only sunny day this week is going to be supposed to be today. So hopefully it will be more. So I'll give you a quick update about HPC Advisory Council and what we're going to do in the next 3 days. And Hussein going to follow and give some of his view. So first I want to thank all the sponsors. Without the sponsors, we would not be able to conduct the conference. So I want to thank the gold sponsor, the silver sponsors, and of course the media sponsors and Rich from insideHPC that will videotape all the sessions here and then post them on insideHPC so you can go and see the videos after. You have the opportunity, of course, to have the live discussions and ask questions and bring your own comments during the sessions. So please do so. So we have three days, and during the 3 days we try to combine different topics from technology and companies to usage models and new things that are being developed. Every morning we'll have a keynote session that covers different things, and you will see the different topics throughout the 3 days. So as Brian said, there is a change on the second day. So Edison is not here, right?
No, it's Seagate session.
It's a Seagate session, okay. And then tomorrow we have an evening event where I'm going to leave Hussein to explain to you what's going to happen. And then on Wednesday, the third day, the afternoon we'll have two things. One of them is going to be a training session. By the way, in each of the afternoons of every day, there is a short training session on application performance optimization. It's going to be done by PAC. So today, the last session, and tomorrow, the last session. On Wednesday, there will be a longer training session, and we'll close the day with a cluster competition, a short cluster competition that we do every year with interesting pricing to the folks that demonstrate some of basic, I would call it basic, right, technical skills in setting up HPC systems. So 3 days, a tight schedule, lots of topics. We do encourage you to ask questions and to interact as much as possible with the speakers during this session or during the breaks. Speakers, make sure that Brian has your slides, else you will need to present without slides. There is the evening event on Tuesday and the raffle, as Brian said, on Wednesday, the end of the day. So a little bit about the HPC Advisory Council. It's a non-profit organization that we established in 2008, mid of 2008, with the mission to increase HPC usage and education throughout the world. Today, in the HPC Advisory Council, we have a little bit more than 410 different companies and organizations as members. And my job within the council is just to put the logos of all those organizations in one slide. Yeah. Besides of conducting conferences around the world and bringing different topics and different speakers and enabling more people to understand what things they can do with high-performance computing technology, we're also doing some other activities. One of them is we are hosting a HPC Center. It's not a huge center, it's a small center where we host systems and technology that were contributed from the different members of the council. And we give free access to those systems for people who want to do their testing, development, benchmarking, and things of that sort. The center is physically located in Sunnyvale, California. But you have a remote access to the system, so you can go on the website and ask for a runtime, and you will get one on a system that you want to choose. There are more systems that are coming online this year, so the center will continue to evolve. But again, this is a free resource for people that can utilize for different things. This year we're also going to expand the activities to cover different kind of compute elements. So far we were more focusing on x86 as part of doing application-based practices, profiling, optimizations, and things of that sort. This year we plan to start adding some publications around power as well as ARM. So we do plan to bring those two systems online this year and to be able to provide more information about those technologies. We continue to do application-based practices. And application-based practices means that we take as many applications as we can, either commercial or open source. We profile them, and then we understand, and then, of course, publish the results, the different impact of compilers, CPUs, storage, connectivity, MPI libraries, and things of that sort. Everything is published, everything is online. And you're more than welcome to check out the database and see if that information can help you to optimize the things that you do. Another thing that we do is we have a university award program where we awarded people that wants to conduct research but do not have access or good access to compute infrastructure. We help them to get an access to something like that so they can conduct their research. In the last 2 years, we gave the award to the same person because he's working on bringing HPC in a new area, and would like to see more and more things like that. He's bringing HPC to music creation. And we established a new group for HPC music and how to really create music using HPC clusters. So in the future, instead of bringing orchestras, things like that to create movies and things of that sort, you will actually be able to do it on an HPC cluster. So he's doing a very interesting work. We awarded him twice, and there is a very nice progress around that. Probably one last thing that I want to mention. Another, from my perspective, I think this is one of the more interesting or more important activity that we do, is that we manage the international student cluster competition every year. That happens as part of the ISC, International Supercomputing Conference. The motivation is to bring universities from different areas of the world and have them with the ability to build an infrastructure, a compute infrastructure, storage infrastructure, an HPC infrastructure, that the only limitation is power consumption. So as long as they build something that is under 3,000 watts, everything is possible. And then on that infrastructure, they need to compete in running different applications and different benchmarks. And the winner is the one that gets the highest performance on that system. So it's bringing innovations in hardware creations, bringing innovations in software, because some of the applications they know beforehand, and they can go and try to optimize it. So we've done it multiple times. We see universities coming from new places. We see, 2 years ago, we saw the first university or the first entry from South Africa, and actually they won the competition, so it was a great surprise. But we see universities coming from different areas. This year, in July, we'll do, that's the fourth, right, Brian, I think. International Student Cluster Competition. So we'll have some universities that are coming back, but we'll have some new universities coming from different areas. So it's a great thing, first, from our perspective, to work with new universities. And through the competition, we see that HPC courses are getting into those universities. So that helps to bring more HPC to more areas. So this year we plan to do 7 and 8 conferences, more or less, like this. We did the first one in Stanford, California, in February. We'll have activities in Germany as part of ISC. We plan to be in Brazil, Spain, Singapore, China, and now South Africa. So kind of pretty much going around the world. We might do something in Australia that's not closed yet, but we might do something there too. Multiple places you can follow us, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. There is no LinkedIn. We should put something on LinkedIn too. But you can follow up, and if you register, then you can get the news of publications that are coming out and things of that sort. So with that, I want to welcome you. Hopefully it's going to be 3 great days for you guys. Feel free to interact with the speakers again. It's all about sharing knowledge about HPC and understanding what other people are doing. So with that, I'll move you to Hussein.
My name is Hussein Harake. I'm coming from the Swiss National Supercomputing Center. I would like to thank everybody for being here. Really, it's a great opportunity for us. I would like to thank the HPC advisory, especially Brian and Gilad, for all the effort, all the work that they did so far. This is the 6th year actually for us, and in every year I'm more excited about the one past. Before I've seen a lot of new people here, and this is really good things to see. A lot of new interesting people about what we are doing here. We really would like to continue about what we have been doing. A couple of comments about what Gilad presented. Regarding the last slide, which is ISC student competition, this is one of the activities that I'm involved in, so I'm one of the judges, and I can tell you that these students are extremely brilliant. So if you're looking for young guys that they do a great job, this is a place where you have to look at. For the evening event tomorrow, we will leave here at 6 in the evening. So, at 6 Swiss clock from here, and 15 minutes to the boat, and there 6:30 the boat will leave. So if you are late and calling us from far away, we'll just call you and say goodbye. So just be on time, please. And that's it from my side.